Hey guys, what's going on? It's Comic Book Mania episode 6.
6?
I know,
That means it's Wednesday.
I just have to apologize for someone's editing skills for last week. He edited out a portion of one of our big parts of the videos in our spoiler reviews. He edited out the Walking Dead review, and I apologize. His apology video at the end of last week was crap. And
I thought I did a pretty good job.
No. You're on my shit list right now. And I apologize severely for that little transgression.
Transgression?
Transgression.
There you go.
There you go.
Using big words.
Yeah. So this week, hopefully, we'll have The Walking Dead, because it's the mid-season finale.
Way to spoil it already.
It's close. It's close. So let's talk about comic book news for the week. Let's talk about Marvel and DC comic book news.
Is there a hole still?
There is. There's one in your head. Alright, so in Captain Marvel news, Emily Blunt is up for Captain Marvel.
Who's Emily Blunt?
The girl in Live, Die, Repeat, that movie, Edge of Tomorrow.
Yes, the blonde chick.
Mm-hmm. We actually have a lot of Supergirl news this week.
Yay!
Actually 2 pieces, I'm sorry. I thought that was a lot.
Wow!
Claire Holt from Vampire Diaries, she's a blonde, very attractive blonde girl, is up for Supergirl.
Yes.
And Supergirl is going to, it might exist in the same universe as Flash and Arrow.
Which could cause for some amazing crossovers.
So we might get some Superman references, as we already did in Flash.
Kryptonian references.
Kryptonian references. We reported a couple weeks ago that Michelle McLaurin was up for the role of directing Wonder Woman, and she has been confirmed to direct Wonder Woman.
Yes.
So that's awesome.
Good for her.
Avengers 2 is going to be doing reshoots in January to put more scenes of Loki in the movie. Supposedly.
More Loki.
Guillermo del Toro has submitted his script for the Justice League Dark movie. Hopefully that gets accepted.
Which, for those who don't know, that's basically John Constantine's
ragtag team of Avengers, basically.
Of Justice League people.
No Avengers.
Not Avengers.
Same thing.
No, 2 different genres.
They're basically the same group, just different superheroes. Avengers is the Justice League.
Your mom's the Justice League.
She is. In Guardians 2 news, Nova's not going to be in the movie. If anyone was looking forward to that, they're not going to be in the movie.
I like how anticlimactic. 2 news, Nova's not in it.
Yeah. Guardians 2 news, no Nova. Tom Hardy has actually been reported to... He's been reported to be in everything for comic books, but...
He's actually playing the Terminator, and also
hopefully, that'd be great.
Also, he is the dinosaur in Jurassic Park.
Oh my god.
And he plays R2-D2 in Star Wars.
It's not R2-D2, it's his son. 4232 or something like that, I don't know. C2.
I said 2 letters and 2 numbers.
Shut up, alright? So... Tom Hardy is looking to join the cast of Suicide Squad.
Suicide.
Jai Courtney from the 5th Die Hard movie. Margot Robbie is already confirmed to play Harley Quinn. And Jared Leto has been very hush-hush about playing Joker. But hopefully he does play him. I would love that. And then, one thing that I found out last week that hopefully helps everybody get through the Fantastic Four reboot. We actually found the synopsis of the movie. Fantastic Four, a contemporary reimagining of Marvel's original and longest-running superhero team, centers on 4 young outsiders who teleport to an alternate and dangerous universe. So they do get their powers, hopefully, which alters their physical form in shocking ways, thankfully. Their lives irrevocably upended. The team must learn to harness their new daunting abilities and work together to save Earth from a former friend-turned-enemy. Dr. Doom's going to be in it too, hopefully.
Victor Von Doom.
It's Victor Somerset in the movie.
Oh, Victor Somerset?
Yeah, so that's comic book news.
Oh, that was really short.
It was. It wasn't like comic book news this week.
Oh, I felt like there was more.
Apparently a fan made a entire Uncle Ben movie.
I heard about it. I didn't want to watch it.
And then, of course, the Lego Star Wars trailer. I mean, not Lego Star Wars. The Star Wars Force Awakens trailer has
Jurassic World
trailer. Check those both out. We'll leave those in the description. Check those out.
Terminator is getting a trailer on Thursday.
Yeah, this week. That should be good.
And
Arnold's back in that.
Yes. And Zach likes guys.
Apparently I like guys. This one right here.
This one over here.
This one right here.
This one.
Yeah,
He's the one.
21.
21 and 1.
That's a wrestling reference for anybody who didn't get that.
So, for those of you that aren't going to stick around for our spoiler event.
Thank you for watching.
Yes, like.
You're just like, yes. All right.
This is...
Subscribe, comment, share these videos. We'll be back next week for another round of comic book news.
Yeah.
If this person doesn't edit this video like he did last week, we should have all this in
I'm gonna
here.
just throw bananas all over your face.
Please do. That'd be great.
Bananas everywhere on the screen.
I would love it. That'd be great.
Just everywhere all around. Just your faces are splattered.
Please do that. That'd be great. And then have a gorilla chase me.
I don't think I could do that.
I think you could. Well, after last week, maybe not. So let's go on to
but for
TV
those of you that
show.
aren't going to stick around, thank you for watching.
Yes.
Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And click away from the video now. Bye.
Alright, so those people left.
Wave bye.
I'm good. I have a bit of a cough this week.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Okay, there you go. You happy?
I am.
Alright. Let's talk about... I keep messing that up.
Gotham.
TV spoilers / reviews. So we had 2 mid-season finales this week.
Gotham.
We also have 2 mid-season finales next week.
Yes.
We have Gotham and The Walking Tread.
Mill.
No, the episode was kind of a tread this week.
I liked it.
I know you did. You loved the episode.
I did.
I
didn't love it. I liked it.
I rewatched it. It wasn't as good as we thought it was.
But, okay, let's start with Gotham.
Gotham.
We're talking about Gotham.
Bruce Wayne had Gotham this week.
He had Gotham.
No. What's his name? Alfred went ham this week.
Alfred
on
did
some
go ham,
assassins.
I did not realize Alfred was
They
badass.
introduced Copperhead, the villain from the comics, who's a guy in the comics.
Normally, Copperhead is a snake.
But they made him a badass female assassin in this universe.
And it fit perfectly because she moved like a snake at some
She
parts.
did.
Where she was like,
when she kills the I think it was a senator, Dick Lovecraft. When she tackles Gordon and she acts like a snake at that part.
and she was like, "You're going to."
So Gordon got
he went night.
he's being set up for Dick Lovecraft's murder.
Yes.
So he has to go to Arkham.
So they ended the episode with him moving into Gotham because now he gets to work.
We thought he was actually just going to go to Gotham and be like a prisoner.
Or not Gotham, Arkham.
Arkham Asylum.
I don't know why we said Gotham.
We thought he was going to be a prisoner there, but he's actually going to be working there.
Yes.
Selena Kyle and Bruce Wayne have their arc finally come back full circle, and they kissed. Alfred was looking for him throughout the entire episode.
Alfred got on Fish Mooney's case, like...
One line too.
He was just like, I'm going to be in your pants tomorrow, and she was like, yes, you will.
It's the British. They have that charm. They do.
I wish I was British.
I do too. I wish, yeah.
I'd Brit everything.
You'd Brit everything. Harvey and Gordon had a really, really cool moment at the end. When Gordon's going off.
If you need anything.
Yeah, let's go get a drink. And then Nigma comes in. He's like, I'm sorry to hear that.
He gives him a big hug.
And then he just like runs away. Like,
and then,
you about to say
Jim.
Carl.
I was gonna say Harvey Carl.
Okay.
Harl.
Harl.
He thanks him.
Yeah, he does. He
finally thanks Nigma.
That's Nigma's little arc for the mid-season.
The season. All in all, I mean, the season.
It was up and down like freaking crazy.
The beginning sucked.
Oh my god.
The middle was great.
And then it kind of tapered off a little bit from the middle. But
like if it were to scale, it would be like
this didn't feel like a mid-season finale. It didn't.
It was a season.
No, it was a mid-season finale. They're coming back in January.
Were they?
Yeah, they're coming back in January.
I thought it was a season.
Hopefully the latter half of the season is better.
It was the fall season. That's what they said.
Season, yeah.
No, the way they worded it confused me.
So let's talk about a better show all around. It's been great since the beginning. The Flash.
The Flash.
We get our crossover episode, which was yesterday.
And today.
We'll talk about that tomorrow. We get the two-parter of the crossover.
We'll talk about that next week.
Talk about that next week. Thank you. But the episode was great. We met Blackout Farouk. The Nation of Domination came and took out Flash. That's a wrestling reference for anybody that didn't get that.
Harrison Wells became a badass.
He didn't become a badass. He just defended
went in
them.
to Tony's room and was just like, "Here's what we'll do. You get your freedom. You kill Blackout."
Well, no,
he goes.
That was more so like, you do that for me, you're gonna die. Basically, he knew he was gonna die.
Well, but Tony didn't.
Tony was just like, I get my freedom. I'm just gonna beat this guy that he says is not that bad, but Farouk killed him.
Oh, and the sad part when Tony's laying on the ground and Barry comes over and he goes, "Barry, run."
And then Barry talks to Harrison. He's like, "You don't care about people."
And then at the end, even Farouk starts saying it.
Yeah.
And we skipped the biggest part of the plot.
Barry loses his powers.
Yeah. Flash lost his powers completely. And one joke Cisco made actually made me laugh.
What?
When he's running on the treadmill, he goes, "Run slower than a normal human."
Run slower than a normal human, yeah.
And so that was like a nice little part. But then Farouk comes in and Harrison, he goes to kill like Cisco and Caitlin, and Harrison's like, "I'm here. I'm who you want. Come after me." So Farouk starts walking, and he's like, "You don't even know these people. You don't know anything about them.
You don't know any of the people that you killed."
And he starts. And I actually have something.
What do you have?
I have something on my phone.
What?
What do you mean, what?
So you didn't consult with me? You just really? Come on. After everything we've talked about previously, come on.
What do you mean, what we talked about?
We've been talking about this. You tell me the news, and I posted in the first segment.
It's not news.
You defy me again.
I defy you?
I am God on this show, okay? I say what goes on and what doesn't.
No, this shit won't load. Are you kidding me?
Right, so we get it. He knows the people's names. We got it.
That's not the
because your internet's not on.
Shut up. No!
Yeah, exactly. Just, we'll add it later, if anything. We'll talk about it next week. It's not going to load.
Why isn't it loading?
What was it about?
It said who each of the people were.
Okay, we got it. Each of the people were blank, blah, 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 blah. We got it. And then Barry, he's been dealing with the entire episode. He doesn't know if he should
got it!
Interrupting me.
We're keeping all this in. Okay.
I don't like people.
I don't like you.
I don't like him.
Okay, the list. So he starts naming all these people. First one was Ralph Dibny, also known as Elongated Man.
You interrupted me for Elongated Man. Really?
There's more.
Okay, it better get better. Go ahead.
Al Rothstein.
Who is he?
He's the Golden Age Atom. Yeah.
Black Adam?
No, Atom.
The one that raped Ray?
Yes.
Okay.
But he's Ray is a different
father?
one. Yeah, see, that's him.
Okay.
He's looking pretty cool. Grant Emerson, known as Damage.
You've interrupted me for some of the worst superheroes I've
V.
ever heard.
DeCosta.
Who's that?
Codename Fire.
Jesus Christ.
And that's it.
Okay, so let's go back to the drawing board. He interrupted me for that bullshit. Okay. Thank you for the interruption.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So yeah, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my partner here, I use the partner term loosely.
Loose leaf?
Loosely.
Loose leaf.
I don't have any paper. No, stop it. You're keeping this on, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
I know you are. Barry's been dealing with the fact that he lost his powers. He doesn't know if the lightning chose him. He has a sweet moment with Caitlin, saying, "You need to get your powers back," basically. Okay. And when they're about to get struck by Farouk, he blackout. He
became one with his powers.
He's like, eyes went wide and did that. They also had a little subplot with the Clock King from Arrow came to the Flash Town. I forget, Central City. And Eddie gets shot, which was a sweet moment with him and Iris.
Well, he gave her a knife.
He did give her. It was sweet.
Or was it a gun?
No, it was a gun. It was a gun? Yeah.
Because all I remember was my ankle. Did you sprain it?
But it kind of fucked over a theory that I've been having about
One of the
Eddie.
theories that he had was that Eddie Thawne was the Reverse Flash.
It's not just my theory. Everybody thought.
Well, yeah. But the reason that this says no to that is because, like the Flash, how he can't turn his powers off, he would have been able to heal from that like that and wouldn't have been taken out on a stretcher.
Well, they didn't really show that.
He was bleeding on the floor.
They just showed the bleeding. He could have stopped bleeding.
There was a lot of blood.
He could have stopped bleeding. You get shot, of course you're going to bleed, okay?
But speaking of who people are, Harrison Wells.
Yes.
There's two theories going around now. One.
He's Professor Zoom.
No.
Yes. That's a theory that's going on.
Oh, then there's three.
Okay, 3 theories. He's also Barry from the future.
Okay, 4 theories.
4 theories. I'm cutting holes in your theories right now. There you go.
Okay, but as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my loose leaf partner.
Just continue. Just go. Just go with it. Just go.
In the episode, Harrison's talking to a computer, and he says, Gideon. And as the internet does, they go, who the hell is Gideon?
Apparently he's a god in the comic books.
He's considered a new god, and it's one of these newer, as I said, gods that is roaming. And there's one named Maestro, something like that.
Maestro.
Something weird like that. And he basically is always seen sitting in a chair, and he looks like him. So they're saying that could be him.
Okay.
But then there's another one that
And you have it. You have it
it's
loaded.
on my phone.
Is it loaded?
Yeah. See?
Okay, good. Okay.
By the way, yes, that is the Super Friends from the 1980 show.
I saw that theory, yeah.
So basically, what they're saying is there was an episode of the Super Friends
back
for those,
in the 60s.
Was it the 80s?
Was it the 80s? I think
Yes.
it was the 60s.
No.
The 80s. My apologies.
You should apologize to the internet now.
Listen, I've said a lot of wrong things on this show, okay? I don't have to apologize for nothing.
Alright, so basically there was a character on there who took Wonder Woman and someone else back in time, and his name was Mr. Wells.
So they're thinking he's a part of
exactly
that.
And
so he's a time traveler, basically.
Well, look at that.
He's got a lot lighter hair than he does and everything.
Are you serious?
He does. I'm just poking a hole in your theories.
You're a piece of shit.
Really? Okay, let's not get on that. But that was Flash. It was a really good episode.
Great episode.
Mid-season.
Arrow. You didn't have one.
They went on a break just like Flash did a couple weeks ago.
So they could stay
head to head in the competition. And next week we'll be getting the crossover two-parter.
Well, this week we're getting the crossover, but next week we'll talk about it.
We're talking about it next week. Don't interrupt me again.
Okay. I don't know what that was.
It's a ghost. And that segues right into Constantine.
No, because we still have to... There's the mid-season finale. Oh, wait. Never mind.
That's on Sunday, Dante. Come on.
No. I thought we were talking about the Flash Arrow mid-season, but that's not
That's next week. Yes, it's 2 weeks from now we're going to be talking about that.
I'm stupid.
He is stupid.
You're ugly.
See, I'm talking. The ghosts are angry that you interrupted me talking about Constantine. Come on.
Okay, as you were, madame.
Thank you. We got a very creepy and terrifying episode, because I don't want kids watching.
Do you like children?
Do you like children on fire? Because I do. Because this episode made me terrified of kids again.
I wasn't going there.
I went there.
I was going to say...
Do you like coffee? Do you like your children killing you with a coffee cup? That's what happened in this episode.
No, she didn't.
She almost killed the cop with a coffee cup.
She blew it up.
Yeah. That
What I was going to say,
blast could have
what I was going to say was, do you like children?
Do you like children on fire?
Do you like demonly possessed children?
I don't, no.
Well, if you do, Constantine's the show for you.
Constantine basically became an exorcist this episode.
Yeah, he exorcised that demon. And we learned that you don't have to be
1, 2,
dead.
3, 4.
Richard Simmons comes out.
Let's go, guys!
Woo! Best episode of Constantine ever.
Yeah, we need Richard Simmons on this on Constantine.
So,
also, if you didn't watch last week, we're going to link to a petition that's going around right now to save this show because it needs a second season.
Yes.
So please go sign that petition. I think it's at like 1,000.
I think it's over that.
Is it over? Last time I checked, it was at like 1,000 signatures. We need at least, I think, 100,000 to get the show back to season 2. So hopefully, go sign that if you guys care about it.
But as the NBC people, I don't know what they're called.
The
head people.
The head people at NBC.
Yeah, they said basically what it comes down to is the views.
Yes. So watch the show on Friday nights, please.
Make sure you are watching or recording.
DVR. They put the DVR views in.
Exactly.
In the account too,
so even if you don't want to watch it, just record it and delete it.
No, you actually have to watch the show on recording. That's how they take it.
Oh, well then just play it for 2 seconds and delete it.
That's not how it works. You have to watch the entire episode.
Then fast forward. Does it work like that?
No!
What?
Just you don't understand TV. It's okay.
Papa, teach me about TV.
I'm not gonna. We gotta talk about the TV show right now.
As you were.
Okay, well, what was that? Okay.
So we found out that souls don't have to be dead to leave your body.
Yes.
Souls can't die.
And Zed wasn't in this
Bodies
episode.
don't have to be dead to leave the soul with the body.
Did Chaz die in this episode? I think he did.
No.
He had to have. His legs got broken. Have you heard?
Oh, that's it. He didn't die.
Literally, like you heard the squishing noise
well,
when
the
he got
kid ran
squished.
by and Chaz was like, "Hey, you stop there!" He was like, "No!" And pushed a car into him.
The episode is basically there's a long line of kids that get possessed by a demon.
Yes.
And Constantine is looking for this demon. Manny actually had a really big part in this episode.
Did he?
Yeah, he told Constantine that he couldn't help in any of his things. Basically, when God created free will,
it stopped
angels lost their power to help humans on Earth.
But then they had like an argument, and he was like, "Listen, John, I said I couldn't help,
but I can guide you."
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, you two are kiss."
Constantine also, they brought up his past about it when he was a kid, and Manny was like, "I've been there for you from the beginning. I was the one that helped you get through the suicide when your sister left you, or I helped you when your mom I think his dad had cancer or something.
His mom had cancer, and his dad was always on the bottle.
So he's like, I've helped you since the beginning. I've been there for you.
For those that don't know, that's an Irish term for drinking. On the bottle.
No, he's drinking a baby bottle. Filled with whiskey.
I thought he was just sitting on it.
Filled with whiskey. Whiskey's good. I like whiskey. Okay. Let's talk about other things than alcoholic tendencies from Zach and Dante.
Yeah. Let's talk about the show.
Oh, Constantine actually lit up a cigarette in this episode. At the end.
At the end,
when he's sitting on the car, he's like...
Well, the couple... Last week he was smoking a cigarette.
But they didn't show it lighting up. He just had it in his hands.
Oh, yeah.
They actually show... I guess NBC's like, if we're going to cancel this show, just do whatever the hell you want. Because this episode was terrifying.
Next week, it's going to have, like, murder and sex scenes.
I think so, because next week is supposed to be like a big Mania episode.
Yeah, but there's not going to be sex scenes.
I hope so.
Between Mania and Constantine?
No, they actually kind of showed a little sex scene. It was actually funny in the beginning of the episode when Constantine's like...
Oh, when he's leaving the bedroom and she's like, you have to get out of here, my boyfriend's coming.
And he's like, darling, you didn't tell me you had a boyfriend last night. I loved
like, all right, love.
God, he's so good in this episode. I love Matt Ryan. He's so good in this show.
Isn't that a quarterback?
On the Falcons, yeah.
Okay.
But he's a great actor.
Wow, he acts too?
Yeah, I know.
He's
a great actor.
How does he juggle that?
He only works one day a week for football.
Well,
so.
Yeah, but what about all the training he has to do?
He doesn't do it. They let him do Constantine.
That's not fair.
No, because he already filmed all 13 episodes already.
Oh.
So then he went into the football season.
That's smart.
He's not having a good football season, but that's
They just
for another
beat
show.
the Cardinals.
They did, you're right.
I guess
You're smarticles, but we're not talking about sports, we're talking about Constantine.
Next week on Sports Mania.
Ooh, good show idea for when Comic Mania is.
Do you like hockey?
Do you like foosball? You can see I do sports.
Do you like the soccers?
Do you like touchdowns?
How about table tennis?
How about racquetball?
What is racquetball?
The thing you play in the gym.
That's handball.
Isn't it called racquetball too?
It's called handball.
Well, if you know what racquetball is, comment down below. Let us know.
Yeah, because I don't think we know. So are we done with Constantine?
Constantine was great this week, though.
It was.
So, yeah, let's go to the
mid-season finale
of Walking Dead. I was alright with the episode.
Beth is dead!
Wait, to spoil it already! Like AMC did, immediately after Beth died.
On the East Coast, AMC decided to post, hey, Beth is dead!
They showed the scene of Daryl holding her in his arms.
And the West Coast people went, what the hell,
We didn't even see the episode yet, come on!
So... Then AMC,
that's all that really happened this episode.
AMC was just like,
we're sorry.
They apologized and they were like, we will not show spoilers until the day after.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I don't even think they should still Saturday night before the next episode. But yeah, basically they set up Dawn to be killed off in this episode.
That was a great kill scene though.
They do nothing for about 15 minutes of this episode, and in the last 10 minutes,
15 minutes.
We'll be right.
Alright, so, The Walking Dead, everyone's dead.
It's all a dream.
No, Robert Kirkman already said no. Oh, Daryl's straight, by the way.
Yeah, he confirmed that. That should have been on the news segment.
That probably should.
Daryl's straight as an arrow, okay?
He's
not curved. No, he has a crossbow. He doesn't shoot anything with a bow and arrow. He has a crossbow.
Your mom's a bow and arrow.
She is.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
But... So, basically,
they
Beth
killed off
dead.
Samson. Samson?
Lamson. He broke his back.
Rick was like, fuck you, dude. You attacked one of us.
He's driving and he's just like, stop. Lamson's like, no! I'm sorry. No!
I'm gonna go tell on you. And Rick's like,
I said stop.
Rick's like if you were on the playground and a kid was running away from you, if you were
Rick's
older,
the kid that threw the shovel at you.
No, if you're older and you have a car and you break the kid's back, that's how Rick was in this episode.
So Rick basically crashed into the guy. The guy falls, hits his head. You can see the blood.
My back is
He's like, you broke my back. And then Rick's like, I told you to stop.
And he's like, we can make this work. And he's like, he shoots him and kills him. He's like, shut up.
That was the best opening ever.
And yeah, we got a whole lot of talking in this episode. Michonne became an asshole in this episode. She told Maggie, Beth is alive.
Oh, yeah.
And then Maggie...
Well, they came back to the church, and they were like, oh, why are you here? And they were like, well, Eugene's a liar.
Yeah.
And...
There's no hope.
That was sad.
That was sad.
And then,
Maggie
so Michonne goes, hey!
Beth is alive!
We know where she's at. She's at Grady Memorial. And she's like, I know where where Daddy is.
I thought she was going to say that's where my mom died or something like that.
Oh, that would be sad.
I think the connection would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, but
that
it'd be sad.
Her sister and her mother died at the same place.
But, so... Alright, let's just get to the kill scene, because everything else is boring.
So they basically set up that...
Oh, wait, except for,
Gabriel?
Father Gabriel.
He finds Bob's leg on the grill.
Because he was like, I wanted to see it. And then he takes it and...
He wanted to know if Garen's troop was bad. Or not.
Yeah.
Did they deserve to die? And they did.
They did.
So, and then
but then the walkers... I got like a... I don't know what... Alright.
There's this one scene where the cops come, and Rick is on the roof, and he's like, we can make a trade. And then... The walker comes up and...
Oh, no, he goes, where are your men at?
And then
And then the walker gets shot in the face, and then he goes, they're around.
Yeah.
Like, just nonchalant.
So Rick
Where are my men?
Rick basically decides we're going to trade 2 of our people for two of your people.
Yeah, we'll trade you the 2 cops for Beth and Carol. And they were like, sure!
Carol wakes up, finally, in this episode.
That was very good.
Then they have a standoff, and then...
They did a Mexican trade-off.
They basically handed both of them, and then...
Carol went first.
Then
and then
Beth.
And then as they were leaving, she goes, no.
We want Noah. Get over here.
So Rick's like, no, he's with us now. And Noah's like, no,
I'll go with you guys. Yeah. It's fine.
So he starts leaving. And then
Beth gives them a hug. She's like, no, don't go, Noah.
She looks at Dawn and goes... She says something.
I know now. I understand now.
And then she stabs Dawn. Technically, Beth deserved to die. She started that fight.
Well, they've been building up the season where Beth's been, like, being beaten down and everything.
But as soon as she stabbed her, Dawn pulls out the gun and...
and Daryl starts crying.
Like, nope!
Daryl starts crying, Carol starts crying, I start crying.
Rick started crying.
I mean, everybody's emotional.
You're like standing next to the TV, I'm with you guys!
And then everybody's like, stop shooting. I thought everybody else was gonna die. I'm like,
I was expecting
Rick,
a shootout.
Rick and Daryl are the only ones gonna stay alive
Rick's
on this
like,
one.
woo! Dodging everything.
And then they go outside. Daryl's
and
guy.
It's Rick first, and he's like, you can see that he's crying, and Beth's like, or Maggie's like, alright, something's up.
Maggie starts crying. I start crying again. It's a lot of crying in this end of this episode.
But then they showed Daryl carrying
Beth outside.
And it's
really good shot at that end of the episode.
Oh, it's so
They
sad,
show at the end of the shot, they show all of them standing around.
Yeah, they do a pan
zoom
out.
Oh, so good. That was so good.
And for next half of the season,
they're going to Alexandria!
For those of you that do not know the comics, Alexandria plays a major part.
If you know what we're talking about, you know what characters are coming in, and we're really excited for them.
Jesus.
Yes, Jesus Christ.
I wonder if they're going to call him Jesus or Jesus.
I think Jesus.
I don't know.
I think Jesus. But if you don't know who that is, read the comic book, seriously. He's one of the best characters on the show.
Yeah, just Google Jesus.
And, if you don't know this, he's gay.
I forgot about
He's a gay character.
He has a lover.
And, I'm not going to spoil that. That's a talk
that's comic books.
We might actually, that'll be another thing we might actually talk about. The actual comic books. Okay, I was supposed to sleep there. But yeah, it was the end of the Walking Dead mid-season finale. It was
all in all,
good.
the first half was great.
It was good. It was good.
It beat Sunday Night Football 5 times.
It's destroying Sunday Night Football right now.
Sunday Night Football sucks.
There haven't been really that many good games. Where we know sports.
Sports Mania.
Sports guys.
Volleyball.
Touchdown.
And we're gonna shoot it. And
dunk the touchdown. I know sports, but thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video actually saves and this one doesn't edit it wrong.
Your mom edited it wrong.
Well, that would explain a lot then. If you're watching, Mom, Dante hates you, basically.
I love you, Mama Morales.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back next week for our pre-mid-season...
we'll be back with 3 shows.
Is it
instead of 5?
Shows? I thought it was
2 are down.
I thought it was 2 more to go.
Constantine, I just flipped off the audience.
I thought there was only 2 more episodes left.
It's Constantine?
Yes.
Flash, Arrow.
Yeah. So there's 3 shows left, but there's 2 shows of ours left. Because next week is the big battle, and then week after that.
Mustache hair.
Mustache hair, I don't have it. Thank you guys so much.
Mustache Mania!
That'll be our new show.
Handlebars!
What's your mustache say about you? Do girls like your mustache? Probably not.
They pet it.
They pet it and they want to kill it. Most Shave November is over. Shave.
You shave.
Look like a little boy for a little while.
No, mister.
That's a little creepy.
I don't want any long
I don't like
plots.
kids. I don't like kids. I'm gonna exorcise these demons out of you like Constantine did.
And 1, and 2, and 1.
Richard Simmons for the win!
Shimmons.
He needs to come back in the limelight.
But as always, like, comment, subscribe, and like I always say, I love you.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I
He hates you all.
I always say it.
I hate him. That's the end of the episode. Bye, guys.
Sports!
Touchdowns and stuff. What the hell, Dante? What happened?
I went to...
I don't want to hear your excuses, seriously. I gave you a job in the beginning. I said, edit the videos. Even a monkey could do it. And you're proving me wrong that most monkeys can't do it. Is that what you want to be known as? Do you want to be known as the monkey that couldn't even fucking edit a video? Is that what you want to be known as?
No, I'm just...
You know what? I don't even want to hear your excuses. Let's just do Comic Mania. I need to calm down. I need to talk about something good for a chance, for a change. And yeah, I just... Alright.